guys! So, for those who are new to the channel, or those who just discovered this video, I did a video 2 years ago talking about the series Killing Stalking. Well, last week the series ended, so I thought it was high time I did a sort of overview of the series. Let's roll that intro and get started talking about Killing Stalking, a manhwa that left a interesting impression. Refresher on Killing Stalking, if you are new to it or it's been a while and you only read season 1, kind of like what I did. The story is about Yoonboom, who is a stalker for this man named Sungwoo. He has been absolutely obsessed with him for a few years now and has been seriously stalking him for a while. And one day he gets the courage to go into his house and gets really excited about being in his house. But anyway, as he's in his house, he hears Sungwoo coming back in, and so he decides to hide in the basement, only to discover there's a woman tied up in the basement begging for help. Just before Yoonboom can do anything, Sungwoo comes down from the stairs and knocks him out, thus kidnapping him because he's now a witness to the fact that Sungwoo is a serial murderer and kidnapper. Now, the series is mostly about Sungwoo and his murders and Yoonboom trying to justify it in his head because he's severely mentally ill, and it's overall a very interesting psychological horror series. And I know the series advertises itself as yaoi or boys love on the website for it or in websites to read it in English, and I gotta say that's not really true because the series hits you with a frying pan over and over again that Sungwoo and Yoonboom are not meant to be a couple. They are both severely toxic for each other. But I gotta say that even though this is about an extremely toxic relationship, I still really like the characters of Yoonboom and Sungwoo. They are both absolutely fascinating characters who have a very interesting psychology to them. Both of them come from abusive pasts, and I think it makes for a very interesting set of just psychological analysis. Now, the thing is with the series is that it does have flaws. There are times where it feels like something is going to happen that's going to get either character caught or in big trouble, but it's then quickly resolved to a point where it's like, well, why did that need to happen? And it's mostly season 2 that's at fault here because season 2 was very anticlimactic as a second season, but I think it does pick up again at season 3, and when we reach the end, I think the ending was really fitting. It was extremely ironic for both characters, but overall I think it fits them really well, and it just had a really good ending. Now, you could kind of tell this was Kugi's first ever manhwa, and it's kind of obvious because of the way she writes her stories, but I think for someone's first attempt, it was really good. Now, I do have to warn something with Killing Stalking. The series is extremely traumatizing for people who have had a serious toxic relationship. So if you're someone who cannot deal with watching a series about a toxic relationship or gore or sexual themes, then I don't recommend reading this manhwa at all. But if you're someone who can 100% handle all that, then please give it a read, because despite what people say about it, Killing Stalking was actually really good. So now that it's over, I think it did kind of leave a lasting impression because it's honestly the only manhwa I've ever heard of that reached really high popularity. The only other one is this one boys love Chinese comic. I'm not really sure what it's called. I'm probably gonna put the title of it up here where I'm speaking because I don't remember the name of it, but that's the only other one I can think of that reached popularity, and I gotta say it's really impressive for a manhwa, and it definitely has me interested if either Kugi's going to write another manhwa or to read other manhwa, because Killing Stalking, like I said, was really good and I really recommend it, and yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're new. And if any old or new subs would like to help support the channel in any way, then feel free to visit my Ko-fi page down below in the description, along with my social media tabs. For any subscribers, new or old, who'd like to help with video ideas or maybe want to talk about anime or something, then I have a fan server linked down below. See you next time!